Hello, grade 6 students. This is day 23 of STP Mathematics 1A lesson series. If you have watched the day 22 video, you know we have started the new topic, statistics, and we talk about the tally marks and how we can gather the information. And today I'm talking about the bar chart, how we can make the bar charts. This one also you have done in your lower grades, but we are learning it in an advanced way, right? Okay, so the bar chart shows frequencies very clearly. The frequency in the sense the number of students or the number of vehicles or whatever the item we are talking about, how many you have, right? So this bar chart shows frequencies very clearly. If you can take your theory books, put the date, write down the subtopic, making a bar chart, and write down the first point under that. So that is a bar chart shows frequencies very clearly. Bar chart shows frequencies very clearly. Right? This bar chart uses the frequency table. The same question we are going to have. If you can remember here, the number of brothers and sisters. The very first example we took for this discussion, the number of brothers and sisters. Zero means here, zero means they don't have brothers or sisters. So how many? 7. How do I know? So then you can just see that here it is 7. It is in between 6 and 8, that is 7. And here that if I do it like this, so then it is 15. Okay. So then here we do have, right, it is 4. Right? And then we have 3. And here we have 2. So likewise, we can read the bar chart looking at that, right? So you can read the bar chart always, the height of the bar chart, right? That you can see that here they have kept the difference between the bars. See the difference here, the gap, the same gap we have, right? And they have drawn the item we are talking about here. We are talking about the number of brothers and sisters. And this side, we have the frequency. That means the number of students who are having 0 brothers and sisters, 1 brother or sister, 2 brothers and sisters. So likewise, they have given us the number. Based on that, we had the tally mark or the frequency table. Then we are having the bar chart like this. So then you want to have an idea. This is how you want to do the bar chart, right? So then here you just see that they have given the frequencies, right? So then the type of vehicle. Pete and Rachel did a survey of the types of vehicle passing school gate, one lunch hour, and produced the following frequency table. Now, what were the vehicles they have considered? Bicycle, motorbike, car, and lorry. As during that lunch 1 hour, so they have noticed the 25 cars were passing the school gate and 16 lorries were passing and 10 motorbikes and 4 bicycles. When you have the table, frequency table, you should be able to interpret what they have given. Now, 2 kids, they have done a survey and they want to see that the types of vehicle pass in the school gate, and they have selected one particular duration, the 1 lunch hour, and they have counted. So then they have got this results. So what's the most common type of vehicle here? The car. And how many vehicles they were there? How many vehicles passed the school gate all together? What you are supposed to do, children, you want to add everything together like this, right? 4 plus 10, 14. Likewise, you add and it gives me 55. So that means 50 during this 1 hour. 55 vehicles pass the school gate altogether. How many vehicles pass the school gate altogether? 55 vehicles pass the school gate altogether. That can be a lorry, that can be a car, motorbike, bicycle, that can be anything. Okay. So then the next one, which was the most common, obvious, it's 25, that is car. Draw a bar chart to show the information, right? So then we are moving to the bar chart, the question. So this is how you want to do. See that I have just drawn that it is not neat, children, but you just see that I have that here. You are not allowed to write like this, that here I have shown that earlier when I was discussing this, I have done this. I wanted to show that the same gap, right? The same gap in between the bars, we should have the same gap. Here it is little bit more. So then we should have the same gap. And here that you have 5, 10, 15, 20, the scale you can decide based on the information here we have, right? So why I have marked the subunits and the 5, because I have something 4. So I want to mark 4 too. The number of bikes, there were 4 bikes, and motorbikes 10, and 25 cars, and 16 lorries, right? So then this is how we want to draw that you want to write the frequency, this side that you want to write it, the frequency, right? This is the frequency. Okay, and then this side we want to write the type of the vehicle. This side we write the type of the vehicle. The type of the vehicle, and you draw the graph like this. Hope it is clear, even though my graph is not clear at all, children. I have not used the rulers. What you can do, you can nicely do this. Only thing, you want to mark the horizontal axis and the vertical axis, and you want to keep the same space between the bars, right? The height of the bar always equal to the frequency of the items, right? If it is 16, so then you want to draw it up to 16. If it is 25, you want to draw up to 25, right? That is how we draw the bar charts, right? Whatever the question you have, children, you should be able to read it. I'll help you to do the question number 2 also. This frequency table shows the results of a survey on children's opinion about the quality of school dinner. Some of they say that very poor, and some of they say poor, and then the satisfactory, good, very good. Those are the options we had. Let's say that they have to come and pick that whatever the ranking they can give for this, for the quality of the school dinner. Let's say that they are hostelers, right? So then they have come and they have marked and they have supported the survey. And the final results of the survey, it says 2 people have mentioned it as very good, and 12 students have mentioned it as good, and 20 students, they have mentioned it as satisfactory. That means kind of the neutral level. So that they are not talking about the good or bad, that it's in the middle. And then the 10 students have described it as a poor dinner, and very poor, there are 8. Now, altogether, how many students were there in the hostel or in the school for the school dinner? How we are going to do it, children? You want to add everything like this, right? You want to add everything like this, right? Like this. 2 plus 12 plus 20 plus 10 plus 8. It gives me 52. Then how many people were asked their opinion on school dinner? So 52 students were there. So as per the survey, what's the common feedback or the common opinion, the kind of the most popular opinion, it is the satisfactory level. Why? 20 students have expressed their idea, expressed their opinion as it is satisfactory level, right? So then the least on the very good. That means only 2 students have recognized this meal is as a very good meal, right? 20 students, that means the highest number of students have selected this as a satisfactory meal or the dinner, kind of the neutral level, right? So then draw a bar chart. The same thing we should do, children. To this side that you have the 4 things that we should have very good, then you have good, then you have satisfactory, then you have poor, and you have very poor, like this. And to the other side you have, this is the satisfactory level, right? So this we call the satisfactory level. So this we call the satisfactory level. And this side we have the frequency, that means the number of students, right? So then you can have your own scale and you can draw the graph. The important thing, you want to name the horizontal axis and the vertical axis, and then you want to keep the same distance in between the bars, and the height of the bar always will be equal to the frequency of the situation. Hope all of you understood this is not a hard lesson, children. So we can easily quickly move to that. Move to the next part. So then when you are having the bar charts, you just see that they have given us and we want to read the bar chart. What is the most popular pet? So it is cat. Why? That is the highest or the tallest, the bar. That is the tallest bar. What is the most popular one? The pet. So you can see it is 10, right? It is 10. Then how many children have a dog as a pet? So you look at that. So then when you come across this kind of question, children, better to write down the numbers as I have written on top of the bars. It's easier for you. You can take your pencil and just count the value and write it. You can see the dog, it is up to 8. Therefore, I write it 8. And cat, it is up to 10. And the rabbit, it is up to 2. And hamster, it is up to 5. It is in between 4 and 6. And the other pets, that it is 3, that is in between 2 and 4. When you have these numbers, it's easier for you to write the rest of the answers easily. How many children have a dog? So then you just go and see that it is 8. What is the total number of pets owned by members of the class 3D? What you are supposed to do, children? You add everything. 8 plus 10, 18. 18 plus 2, 20. 20 plus 5, 25. 25 plus 3, 28. So how many total number of pets that owned by the member of the class is? 28, right? So then we will move to the next one here. Let's see what I have done. Again, you want to write the number. So then here I have not completed this one 5 and this is 2, this is 3, 2, 2, 1. How many pupils had mark of 8? Mark is here. How many? 8 students have got marks 8. So don't confuse with this because 8 and 8, right? You should understand how many pupils had a mark of 8. That means this one, how many? Or else what is the height of the bar? It is up to 8. That means there should be 8 pupils who got 8 marks. What was the lowest mark and how many pupils got it? The lowest mark was 1. And then how many? Only 1. The child has got 1 mark. What was the most common mark? Number 8. Why? The most common or that the highest frequency. So that is with the tallest bar. So that is 8 marks. How many pupils had a mark of 7 or more? 7 or more. So now you can understand why I have deleted this. We wanted to have 7 or more. So that means 7 or more, these ones, right? So then you want to get 6 plus 8, 14. 14 plus 7, 21. 21 plus 7, 28, right? 28 students have got 7 or more marks. It can be 7, it can be 8, it can be 9, or it can be 10. That is how it works, right? So then the next one you just see how many children those history as their favorite subject, history. So then you should be able to understand this is that this side that we have the name of the subject, and this side we have the number of students, the frequency. Then the how many children choose history as their favorite subject? 6. You can see. So this is the history, 6 students. What was the most popular subject? The tallest one we should find. So this is the most popular one, right? So this is the most popular one. Most popular one, that is art. What was the least popular one? It is this one, the least popular. Least popular, right? So that is least popular. So that is French. Hope it is clear for all of you. So then this is how we analyze the bar charts, right? So then the next video, I will tell you how we can group the information. Okay, children, we'll meet again next day. Till then, stay safe. I hope all of you are maintaining your theory books and the exercise books as we started in August. You want to maintain it as it is, even though that there is a delay of uploading the videos. So then I expect you to continue the watching videos and have your own notes, right? Don't worry about the delay, because you know that I'm in a different country and it's kind of a settling down for the new environment. So that was the delay. So don't worry about it somehow before your exams. Or else, let's say that if I can't cover the theory, I'll discuss all the theory components with the help of the past papers. And one thing, most of the parents, they think, as we are having Edexcel curriculum, we don't want to do the past papers from the previous curriculum. So whatever the curriculum you are following now, maybe Edexcel, earlier that Lyceum schools, they do have Cambridge, whatever it is. So this is the book we use for years, right? And all the papers were based on this book. So then if your child can, even though you are following Edexcel curriculum at this moment, the papers which we have in the system with the earlier syllabus also can be accommodated, and those sums are very difficult. If your child can practice them, it will be an easier task for you to attend for the whatever the formative assessment and everything you will be having under this Edexcel curriculum. Okay, children, we'll meet again with the next video. So that is about grouping information.